Okay, and we are jumping right back into it. What the heck have you two been up to? Oh my gosh. You've got to be kidding me. Seriously? Alright. Well, you troublemakers are gonna have to actually pull your weight now. Because the first thing we're doing in tonight's Divinity Dragon Commander is making a political decision, which chat has to do. Read it for the rest of the stream to hear. Oh my gosh, give me a... Rippy is talking about baby names and a ritual to provide safe birth for the pure heir. Up to no good is grumbling. Rippy is talking about passing a watermelon-sized egg. And then we started the stream. Good. Nope, that's the wrong one. Gotta figure out where I put this. Nerds. Alright, you pull your weight. Make some decisions.
Fie upon Edmund's pride, Commander. The Lizard Lords have granted him the honor of representing our mighty military on a diplomatic mission of utter import, and he gets his knickers in a twist because it comes with a spot of sacrament alien to our ways.
Thank you for the ice cream.
I should think it would be good fun to attend an imp ceremony. Something is bound to blow up. Isn't that what the generals normally like?
Okay, so Edmund has to go and attend an imp ceremony. And he is apparently not happy about this. So, chat, what are you going to do to Edmund? I think the other generals comment on this too, so let's find out.
You taught our enemy the meaning of defeat, Commander, but already I'm aching to give them another lesson. Come, to battle!
Okay, no. Just more of the same. This is... You can... you know what? We're going to do some fluff while you think about... Okay, we're going to talk to Edmund first. Not make a decision. We'll go do the around the other generals while you figure it out, and then we're going to come back and make a decision.
Imps, Commander. Are they not truly the lowliest of all the races? Were it not for the hint of demon cunning in their blood, we most probably wouldn't speak to them as much as serve them for supper with a series of seasonal stuffings. As it is, however, the Lizard Lords have deemed it fit to strengthen the military cooperation between ourselves and those demoniacal dewdrops. I'd exhale an existential sigh upon the hearing of such folly, yet give it no further thought but for one devilish detail in the treaty. It is I, as our foremost general, who must, quite literally, stoop to inspect their armies. An impish high priest will be present, figures fit for farce that are greeted and received with ridiculous amounts of highly ritualized protocol.
Okay, game volume up. Game volume is going up.
As Henry might say, Commander, I'd rather lick marmalade from an orc's behind than bow to an imp. My very reason for currying your draconic benevolence at this hour. Certainly I have your blessing to abstain from these grotesque formalities and tend to business rather than etiquette.
Okay, so the options you gotta argue over are: don't care if they demand you jumping through hoops, it is a courtesy, If a courtesy is demanded, you must deliver upon it. Such are the rules of diplomacy. Or, imps do tend to overdo protocol. Excuse me. So I'll tell you what, I'll lend you my signet ring. When the ceremony starts, hold up your hand and say that to waste your time is to waste the dragon's time. They'll know enough. So we'll make the decision and see what the others have to say.
Ah, to be in the thick of battle. With you calling the shots, it's a joyride rather than a jeopardy. I'm a general in your army, so I'd be amiss to say no, wouldn't I? Remain vigilant, though. For the instant you overplay, Empire may be lost. About whom, Commander? Bit stuck up, ain't she? That's what a royal title will do to you. She used to be a proper queen and everything, with an entire country at her beck and call. How the mighty have fallen, eh? Me? I don't care for any of that rot. You got nothing to lose. About whom, Commander? Shifty son of a bitch, isn't he? Acting all high and mighty all the time, calling imps idiots, dwarfs dullards, that sort of thing. Makes you wonder if there's a single thing he's not intolerant of. About whom, Commander? Excellent chap, that one. Likes his jokes dirty and his liquor plenty. 2 peas in a pod, me and him. Or on and off, that is. Can fight like a demon unleashed as well. Best to have him on our side.
Impressive victory, Commander. You fight like a lion, which is almost as good as a lioness. Very well, wouldn't you say? The end is perhaps not yet in sight, but victory is looming along the horizon like a mist out at sea. Let us hope, unlike the fog, it shan't evanesce. If you wish. He's in a class of his own, there's no doubt about it. A brilliant mind, but in my opinion, a flawed one as well. He styles himself as superior to everyone else, and that would be just fine if he weren't a man. Or a bigot. I have many friends and enemies that are dwarves or elves or imps, and never have I seen evidence the one is inherently more smart or stupid than the other. In Edmund's mind, though, we are all on par with cattle, which is simply infuriating. If you wish. General Henry is the typical man who thinks of himself as an alpha male, whereas he is, of course, an alpha mongrel. He has the refinement of an inbred orc, and the manners to match, but he is a more than adequate officer once the trumpets herald war. Indeed, if he were a bit less brazen and a bit more calculated in his conduct, he might well come to rival Eerie Edmund. If you wish. She could stand to be a bit more ladylike in her ways, and many consider her resistance to authority counterproductive in a military setting. But she's wily as a wizard, and tough as mithril nails. Don't ask me why, but I have the feeling she's a troubled girl somehow. A girl, yes, hardly a woman as yet. None of my business, of course. She is here, and she's willing to fight for Rivellon. That's all that really matters.
I must say, I don't envy Edmund, Commander. He's to bow and scrape before an imp of all things. If 'twere any other general, I'd publicly protest. But that conceited tosser deserves to kiss dust once in a while. Remind him he walks the earth just like the rest of us. Well, except you, perhaps.
Okay, Scarlet's... Yeah, I like Scarlet too. Scarlet's fun. Rippy appears to have disappeared. So I guess for the moment, yeah, we're making Edmund do it.
Commander. As Henry might say, Commander.
I don't care if
I'd rather
you...
lick marmalade from an orc's behind than bow to an imp. My very reason for currying your draconic benevolence at this hour. Certainly I have your blessing to abstain from these grotesque formalities and tend to business rather than etiquette.
I don't care if they have you jumping through hoops. If a courtesy is demanded, you must deliver upon it. Such are the rules of diplomacy.
Your wish, my command, et sorry cetera. But if there indeed be hoops, the snapping of little necks will be added to the ritual.
We have made Edmund go and be nice to the imps. Okay, research points, gold, alright. Anything we can do with the research points?
The wizard has discovered many an ingenious schematic in those dusty books of his. but they will require a lot of resources, and resources cost a lot of dwarves' delight. That is to say, gold, my lord. Righto, my lord.
Alright. Piece of me's like, I want to... Okay. I think we should probably do ironclads, because we've already had an ocean battle, and right now, more than anything, I think we probably need some... Oh, wait a minute. This is absurdly powerful. I forgot it was an advanced... Yeah, you're right, I really like the Imp Research Guide too. Yes, definitely. This is one of those really stupid powerful spells that I'm talking about from the Warlocks. The Warlock can transform enemy beetles, or enemy units into beetles. So they can't attack, they just sort of wander around and get shot. So this can completely change a battle if you use it right. So, since I can get it, that's what I'm going to get. There's no other exclamation marks, so we shouldn't have to do anything. And I don't think she reacts to our decision.
Fie upon Edmund's
Nope.
pride. I should...
So, battle time, and then I think we're going to see Edmund's response next turn. Okay. So, first let's check. That's the only transport it looks like they have, which is important, because if they build transports, they can't move them, so we shouldn't have to worry about them. Okay, so we don't have a reason to have production here anymore. Or here. I still don't have any cards to play. So, okay, we could build some stuff. Or we could build an army. Building the army might be the smart one. Alright. What units can we build? Transport armor. Oh, that's right! And everything's at discount now because we instituted conscription. So, it's that much cheaper to build the army. Okay, well, we're gonna want a warlock. Okay, let's build a couple of the big units to help hold the area. And why do you have a war factory there? Oh my. Okay. We're gonna advance into this territory. Okay, we can put 2 armors. Actually, we can just put all of our units here. So that's 2 armors, 2 grenadiers, and a trooper. 2 troopers, 1 grenadier. That... Actually, wait, no, where's the undo? Okay. Because I want to start moving up there, actually. So, if I just move the armors in, keep the troopers and grenadiers, and begin moving upwards. And then I'll just use reinforcements from over here. So that's 2 armors, a hunter, a grenadier, and a trooper. That should be sufficient. I don't need to build any more units elsewhere. I'm just going to leave the troopers here just in case. And then I can panic build if I have to. So, let's see. I've got 18 gold. What can I build? Okay, I will be able to build one of these. Strategy cards, mercenary cards, dragon skill cards. These I'll use the least, I think. I shouldn't have sold that academy, because I forgot that the academy doesn't work the way I think it does. Because it gives a flat 1 research point, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to probably need that, so we're going to rebuild it. It cost me some gold. And I can't do... Well, I could build more units, but I don't have a reason to at the moment. I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna save my gold. Do I have any cards I can use against you? No. Alright, and the only battle we have is here. That's an overwhelming victory. But we don't have the support of the people as much, so we're taking a hit there. Let's actually... I don't think we need to use... I'm gonna use it anyways. Because this will automatically heal nearby friendly units. Computer had issues. Okay, welcome back, Rippy. Okay, so what you missed is Edmund didn't want to go to a diplomatic meeting with the imps, and we made him do it anyways. So saith chat. Hope your computer's doing better. Okay. Okay, so we are going to attempt to advance very quickly.
Found me, did you?
We're not actually going to... Here. We want to take the central...
In progress.
Yeah. So, if we take the central factory ahead of them... That should be sufficient to give us the necessary advantage.
We'll crush them one leg at a time.
Yeah, armors are just really, really potent. So, I think we can actually do that. Hopefully we can do another quick blitz.
Recruitment citadel completed. Reinforcements requested.
Oh, they hit a grenadier. I didn't even see him.
The Emperor shows us the way. We're under attack, but we will hold our ground. Pay me in blood.
They're just gonna stay there. So yeah, let's
We fight for freedom.
once again steal some of their turrets. Okay, we are actually blitzing them again. They just didn't have the time.
Let's get this dance of death started.
Oh, there's a fire spreading in the woods.
Armed turret completed.
Oops. I like these little battlefield effects.
For glory and honor and wealth.
Okay, so it's a lot easier when I advance into a territory with more units than they have, and they can't move reinforcements. There we go. Referral times. Emperor subjects general to impish humiliation. They tell you to roll over, you roll over. I remain aboard the Raven. Many wonder if Emperor can keep it up. The Emperor ate my hamster. Total war casualties, 7,616. So we lost a total of 16 people in that battle. And the popularity, the elves like us even less. No, wait, no, I take it back. The lizard and imps went up. Dwarves and undead are where they were. No, the imps went down. The imps were 55. Lizard went up, imps went down, and elves are where they were. Did you accidentally environmental calamity? I might have, but yeah, so by sending Edmund, it looks like the lizards liked it, the imps did not. The imps didn't like having to deal with Edmund. And the decision got us transport mercenaries. And the treasure is overflowing with gold, Commander. Thieves have been eyeing it greedily. So, gonna have to work on spending more gold. Because it sounds like people are going to be trying to find ways to make us spend it. Who in their left mind would want to deal with Edmund? This is fair. So, looks like we've got more things for chat to deal with, so let's see what people have to say.
It would seem Edmund has come back from his inspection duties among the imp armies already. I had expected tales of mayhem to precede his reappearance. In fact, I bet Henry the lizards and imps would be at war as soon as he set foot among them. But no. All the better, of course. Though a little disappointing.
Commander, no doubt you rejoice at my swift return from the land of imps, that borough of blight, that cyst in civilization. Returned have I to more glorious heights. The gods I'd thank if I believed in any. Do forgive me if I appear exceptionally smug today, but I was very flattered, you see, to witness how my reputation precedes me even into the very crevices of the world. The imps had heard of my approach and my modicum of resentment for their rituals. I was therefore pleasantly surprised to be greeted with a cordial handshake no more. Yes, he was rather an agreeable chap, as a matter of fact. The High Priest, I mean. After the military inspection, we played chess and talked philosophy the night through. It goes without saying I won every game and lacerated his logic like an eagle its prey. But he was not as devoid of all intellect as I had expected his entire species to be. A comforting thought, somehow, knowing you trust them to strap explosive engines to your back.
So he actually enjoyed himself, which is rather terrifying to think about.
Frightfully boring folk, those lizards, Commander. That general of yours held our High Priest hostage with board games and chatter. Our engineers built a great tower just to blow it up again. A great gift for the envoy of our allies. But did he come and watch? No. Preferred conversation to combustion. What a nincompoop.
So most of the imps did not, in fact, like that at all.
You triumphed yet again. Keep up this pace, and the war will be over in no time.
Okay, so it doesn't look like they're going to have anything to say on that, but we didn't get to ask his opinion. But we'll come back for the opinion because we have more political decisions to make. Which is to say, you have more political decisions to make.
Commander, I am pleading here today on behalf of a dwarven miner who was cruelly left to his fate by his own kindred. An incident in the mines cost him his leg, and he is too poor to pay for a proper prosthetic one. Henry, your own general, could afford impish machinery, but the dwarves, who easily could as well, will not provide for their stricken fellow? Well, I say they should. Indeed, the state should. We can. So why not do so?
Institute government health care. Well, they did warn us that people are going to want us to spend money.
Just like diseases, accidents are simply punishments from the gods. If this misbegotten dwarf lost a leg, he probably took the Seven's names in vain, or forgot to say a prayer before dinner, and they saw it fit to make him attentive of his sin. Paying for his convalescence would be tantamount to forgiving his trespass, which only the gods have the least to do.
If the state should pay for each and every work accident, for every broken nail and broken leg, we'll be paying through the nose, and it's your finances that'll be crippled. Mark my words, Commander. Listen to that bleeding heart elf, and the treasury will bleed the more for it.
Oberon's tale is a shocking one, Commander. If this miner suffered such a dreadful injury while working, then the mining corporation in charge should pay for his treatment. And if they won't or cannot, then yes, the nation should.
There are more with a prosthetic limb than without among us imps. Comes with the territory, I suppose. All those volatile war machines. Most of our top inventors have more metal than meat to them. And of course, it's only fair the government chips in where they can.
Okay. Oberon and Falstaff don't like it. Everyone else does.
Bloody good show, Commander. The war could still go either way, Commander. But if I were a betting man, and I am, having been dealt the hand you're holding, I'd go all in without looking back. Which one do you have in mind? He's a slimy kid who happens to excel at warfare. I once met a lizard who went to school with him when he was but fresh from the eggshell. Told me he'd always been like that. Smart as a whip, but a loner too. Hopelessly assured that he is better than everybody else, and has 10 brains for every one that we have. Worst part is, he may well have. But don't you ever tell him I said that.
So that's his opinion on Edmund.
Which one do you have in mind?
Catherine.
Bit of an ice queen, if you ask me. Already called me names that'll make your mother blush. Just because my eyes lingered a little along those curvy shapes of hers. But I'll defrost her yet. And in the meantime, we've got a cunning strategist on our side. A veteran of many a battle who has yet to learn the meaning of defeat. Which one do you have in mind?
And Scarlet.
Well, I figured that between me and the prissy brigade that Catherine and Edmund form, someone a bit more down to earth would be a welcome addition to the group. And let me tell you, if someone likes to go down, it's Scarlet. She's a man-eater in the bedroom and a man-eater on the battlefield. Fast, feral, and ferocious. Oh, I'll get more intimately acquainted with her, Commander. You mark my words.
Alright. Looks like the votes are for universal healthcare.
Commander,
Government healthcare, yes.
the people deserve a kind emperor and a generous one too. You are both, Commander.
What is this game rated? I'm not sure. I might have to double check that. Didn't she get driven out of her own realm? Yeah, that's a good question, because she did. I guess... But I'm guessing that from the way they portray it, she didn't have the army to command. It was just her. Anyways, let's see everyone's response.
So then you do forgive, and you do what is the prerogative of the Seven. Remember pride and fall, Commander. It's a long way down from the Raven.
I have wings.
But this will cost us millions! Once word gets out, every lazy bones in the land will feign a headache and cash a handout. This is insanity!
This decision will endear you in the hearts of many, and shame the dwarves for the neglect of their own brother. All in all, I'd say this has been a productive day.
Thanks, Commander. Took about 100 imps a hand and a foot to get your jetpack in working order. So paying for a couple of metal fingers and toes is the least you can do in return, wouldn't you say?
That's an interesting little tidbit, isn't it? Okay, got 10 research. Let's see what dragon powers we have this time. Oh, I still can't get the big ones. Alright. Never mind. What do we have? Passives. Do we have any passives? When you damage an enemy, 30% of the damage done gets added to your life force.
Shall I tell you about the dreams I had, my lord, or had you rather we move right on to business?
Well, there isn't an option to pick dreams, so on to
Be my
business.
pleasure, my lord.
Shaman, anti-air turret, trooper, spoils of war, armor, public transportation, and Warlock cloak. Warlock becomes nearly invisible. Oh wait, no, the shaman and its... Wait, where's the Zeppelin? Oh, it's the next one up, never mind. I'm gonna save it. Would have loved to hear about his dreams. Yep. Okay, now where are we on the map? This is advancing up here. I don't think I can get to... Nope. So that battle will have to wait for the next turn. That's still where their only transport is. So I can move units over. And... okay, so I'm going to do this the slow way. Rather than try to blitz into the capital, I'm going to take everything so that I can try to build up as much as I can as I go. So we're going to move... yeah, they're entrenched, so this is going to have to be a pretty hefty advance. And then we're going to... still not have any cards to play. Buy units. Alright. We're going to do the same combination of an armor, hunter, and a warlock. And then we can afford to build another one of the units. Or buildings, excuse me. Nope, that's the wrong one. Parliament. Tavern. We're not worrying about the wizard tower, so we're going to do strategy cards. Actually, we can afford to start moving these troopers up. Leave these two still here in case that decides to swing around. Yep, and they sent reinforcements again. That's still the only battle. Oof! I think this will be a fairly quick battle. Wait, no. Unlock the Calavera Dragon skill for 1 round. Sure. And I'm gonna save the rest of them. I think this is going to be go poorly for them. Yeah, they might be entrenched, but I have a lot of troops. Where'd they go? Oh, they're way over there. Oh, this is a big battlefield. All right. You take the center area now. Actually, no. You take over here now. going to immediately begin the process of... Oh, wait, you guys can move over water, can't you? You can. But no, I need you to move with the rest of the army. Unless... Yeah, I'm gonna just need them to move with the rest of the army. No, you get back here. You're going that way.
Battle forge completed.
Oh! Wait, can you take territory? Never mind, you're going over here.
Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. The Emperor's enemy is my enemy. Ready to follow you, even into death.
You found me, did you?
Trooper ready to march.
Alright, let's see if we can quickly blitz again. Just storm our way through.
It'll be built in
Transports. I have confused my poor troops. Yes, I have. Hopefully I'll be able to still pull this off. Alright, the warlocks are over here.
construction underway, Commander.
Alright, warlocks, get attacking. Nope, nope. You defend the warlocks. Warlocks, meet the beetles. Oh, they're using suicide troops. They've got the suicide troops. That's not good. Defend that area.
We fight for freedom.
Turrets, go.
Construction underway, Commander.
They won't even see me coming.
Anything for the Empire. The Emperor shows us the way.
On the trail.
It doesn't look like they actually built a lot here, though.
Anti-ground turret completed. Construction underway, Commander. Anti-ground turret completed. Battle forge completed.
Here's your face, this is ours. Yeah, this did not go the way I had hoped it would, but I think I'm salvaging it.
I will stand until my last breath. The grave be their destiny. Wall factory completed.
Wait, no, you get over here and capture that.
Construction underway, Commander.
Turning people into beetles. Yeah, it salvaged the situation, but it still didn't end that well because I effed it up.
Your unit will soon be ready.
I screwed it up. I left them undefended.
Recruitment citadel completed.
Engines running at an eco-friendly pace. Shit, you're blowing my cover.
Alright, so, managed to pull the win out still. Okay, that was sloppy, but we'll take it. General has pleasant chat with Imp Shaman. Never have I been so direly insulted, Trincula laments. Every cripple gets his day, even if it costs the treasury dearly. By popular demand, Emperor authorizes production of own action figure. Nobility does not imply noble. The dragon dabbles in blood magic. Emperor's political popularity. We've got everyone back up to 50%. Lizards and imps are 55%. At an eco-friendly place? Yeah, I don't get that. Okay. We have increased motivation by 20%, but we will receive 5 less gold per turn. And we've gotten a sale on airships. And he has handed me a Scales of Steel dragon card for some reason. Uh-oh. More general stuff. Chat, you're up.
Typical of Catherine to get miffed over money. I don't care what they pay me as long as I get to brawl and booze.
When Catherine is out of sorts, there seems to be no escaping her ire, Commander. I do understand her, though. For whilst equality among the civilized races is not to be found, I do uphold that women are every bit as capable as men, provided they are lizards.
Oh my gosh.
Yikes, what a vixen! Can't dear old Kathy be happy with the wages she gets? Not like she has to cook or clean.
Listen here, Commander, for I have a matter of great import that I should like to bring to your attention. In the realm I ruled, that rule was absolute, as was that of my vassals, women all, of course. We concerned ourselves with matters of mastery and the mind. Men with all things menial, according to the natural order. On this ship, however, I find myself trapped amid so many cocks of the walk, the one more swollen with self-importance than the next, only to discover these pompous windbags actually earn more wages than Scarlet, Prospera, or I do. If anyone, it is we of the superior sex who should sooner receive more silver and gold than those of the savage variety. You'll set right this iniquity, Commander, and you'll do it now.
Okay. I had no idea that men and women on my ship received different salaries. You can calm down, I'll fix this immediately. You didn't say the magic word, Catherine. I don't respond well to people with no manners. So, you ponder that. Hey. Alright, so the Zeppelins. Yeah, so the Zeppelin ability, that's a really good Zeppelin ability. We are technically paying these people.
Listen here, Commander, for I have a matter of great import that I should like to bring to your attention. In the realm I ruled, that rule was absolute, as was that of my vassals, women all, of course. We concerned ourselves with matters of mastery and the mind. Men with all things menial, according to the natural order. On this ship, however, I find myself trapped amid so many cocks of the walk, the one more swollen with self-importance than the next, only to discover these pompous windbags actually earn more wages than Scarlet, Prospera, or I do. If anyone, it is we of the superior sex who should sooner receive more silver and gold than those of the savage variety. You'll set right this iniquity, Commander, and you'll do it now.
Okay. Pay them all the same, nothing. That is very tempting. But we have to pick one of the two options they actually gave us. Okay, so we got a vote for no manners. And is that a vote for no manners, or just pointing out that she has no manners? Alright, so we're going to... Keep in mind, this is going to affect Scarlet and Prosper as well. We're going to tell her to F off. I gotta be honest, she doesn't make it easy. Alright, you didn't say the magic word, Catherine. I don't respond well to people with no manners.
You'd have me beg, would you? Perhaps you're one of those petty and puny, in need of power to perform. Forget it, Commander. I won't give you this satisfaction. Run a chauvinist ship if you must, but I'll not debase myself for the likes of you. Now leave me be.
You're the one who bugged me. Alright. So, off we go. Because again, I don't think anyone responds. Yeah, no one responds. Off to battle. Okay, so I'm going to move the troops here. Now, are there any troops here? No, which means the only reinforcements they can get are from here. Meanwhile, this is going to move over here and invade. Alright, we're going to use only a portion of our available forces. And then we're going to build not a wizard tower, but a tavern. Alright, and I can move you forward. And that'll generate mercenary cards for us. Okay, so that's 2 battles. I will only be able to attend 1. Remember, we can only attend 1. Oh, he's invading! He's attempting to invade. We've got 3 battles. I took this with no... Okay, yeah, he did not use the transport to retake here, so I took that with no resistance. So still 2 battles. This island and this territory. So back to 2 battles. The island. Ooh. So, I can afford to use a general, but none of them will do a particularly good job. Will the cards do me any good? I have no armors. They have no imps. Grenadiers cost 4 less recruits to produce. And deploy transport mercenaries? Nope. Okay. So, the problem is we don't know... The problem is we don't know how the other... Yeah, and the problem is we don't know how the other battle will go. So let's see... Edmund, for 8 gold, can get us to a 56% chance to win. Because they're launching a counteroffensive on the mainland into my main troop production area, I'm going to spend the gold to hire Edmund to try to win this. And then we're going to go and take command of the other battle. Nope. Edmund couldn't pull it out. We did some damage, but Edmund lost the battle. Yeah, and then this one is not going to end well. Gonna use both the dragon cards. I do have armors. They still don't have imp fighters, so there's no reason to. Okay, now let's see if we can save this. Because I've got an armor, 2 troopers, a warlock, and 3 zeppelins. They've got 4 hunters, 5 troopers, 2 grenadiers, and a warlock. Let's see if we can save this. This could end very badly. Alright. What direction are we going?
We'll crush them one leg at a time.
Going for the closer area to Stronghold.
Construction in progress.
Going to immediately produce some turrets for defensive operations.
More recruits, Commander.
Hopefully we can do some damage. The Zeppelins are increasing my combat range at least.
Battle Forge completed.
They are going around the other side though.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander.
Going to need the recruitment citadel, which I don't think is going to work very well. Okay, they're going around. I've got to fall back.
Construction in progress. The Emperor's enemy is my enemy. We'll crush them one leg at a time.
Hopefully I can pull this off. Nope, warlocks don't go that way.
Construction underway. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, they are falling back again the other way, because of course they are.
Keeping an eye out.
Gonna have you two go that way, and the rest of you fall back.
To uncharted lands.
Gotta try to deny them the resources.
Completed.
Big guy coming through.
Free as a bird.
That's impossible, Commander.
Ah, those only work against air targets, that's right.
I could hit them with my eyes closed. Target in sight.
Let's hope that I can stall them out.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander.
I've got big guns and I cannot lie.
Yep, they've got suicide troopers, alright.
Will the Emperor.
Alright, the rest of you.
One bug coming up.
Okay.
Bug coming up.
Yep, dragon time. Okay. They don't need reinforcements there? Okay.
It'll be built in a jiffy. Construction underway, Commander. Construction in progress.
And they turned one of my Zeppelins into a beetle. Fun.
Let's get this dance of death started.
Okay. That did not work very well. Yeah, the health restore is great.
Battle Forge completed.
Okay, the anti-air is behind, so I wonder if I can slow them down. Okay.
Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander.
Okay. So we're going to try to get a bunch of units built, and then pincer in.
Grenadier, fresh from the barracks.
Okay.
Grenadiers are filled up with ale.
Pincer, as in bum rush from two sides. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. Okay.
I'll make the kill.
Construction underway, Commander. Your unit will soon be ready. Troopers awaiting your decision, sire. Your unit will soon be ready. Unit is being manufactured, Commander.
Yep.
Trooper ready to march. The Emperor shows us the way. Anything for the Empire.
You're gonna come in from that side, you're gonna come in from that side.
Constructed to fight.
You found me, did you?
Enemy warlocks can cloak now, Commander. We don't want them popping up behind your back.
No, we don't. Okay.
As far as the eye can see.
Okay. So they should steadily produce units to throw into the hostile forces. Gonna see if we can knock out the factories quickly. There we go. Buff my units. There we go. Invasion stopped. They just kind of hurt themselves doing that. General denied the wages she deserves. Emperor accused of sexism. Well, chat, that's you. Pacifists rally around capital. The war is a crime against peace. Emperor responds, having drinks aboard the Raven. Imperial war factories to build flying gas bags. Imp researchers in high spirits and dwarven taverns. Friendly firebats found on zeppelins. Imps take all credit. Maxos has gotten us armors and Devastator mercenaries. Okay, and I don't think... Man, so dicey that... Yeah, the game is not... We're not playing on casual.
Fight with cunning.
Nope. Nope.
Ah, to be in the
Nope.
Were that I
Nope.
were the mon-
Okay, nothing new from them. But, chat, you're up again. We've got some more stuff in the throne room.
Commander, the war is displacing a great many people, and thus the influx of a great many foreigners into the realm is inevitable. Many of them are driven to crime by want or ill will. To that effect, I propose that if a foreigner is found guilty of an offense, he or she should be deported immediately. Delinquency is on the rise, and we need a few effective deterrents to curb its proliferation.
Okay, so will we deport foreign criminals?
Foreign criminals seem to abound like sand on the beach these days, Commander. Let's be rid of them, like Falstaff suggests. In fact, the sea would be as good a border as any to make them cross. Yes, let them drown for their misdeeds.
Many criminals inhabit our realm, Commander. Such is the unpleasant reality. Some of them are domestic, some of them are foreign. Punish them when they are caught, but do not make the distinction.
Oberon and I are of the same mind in this matter, Commander. Deportation just seems a bit excessive. And I very much doubt it's the structural solution Sir Silvervein hopes it to be.
No, Commander. Falstaff has it all wrong. We imps force foreign convicts to do all sorts of dirty and dangerous jobs. Why deport when we can make them drudge?
Okay, so as usual, Falstaff and not Oberon, and Yorick like the idea of deporting foreign criminals. Oberon, Prospera, and Trinculo do not like the idea of deporting foreign criminals. Since we're trying to conquer the world, this seems like a short-term solution at best. That's fair. Yeah, it's like we're not gonna have borders by the end of this, assuming we win. So that's a vote for thumbs down from up to. Are there any more passives? I like the passives. Heal units. Expire friendly unit. Improves its firing rate. Okay, these are all unit buffs from the dragon. And you've seen that we kind of focus on going on the offensive. Just wish the elf wasn't in favor. Okay, so we will not be deporting foreign criminals. Got ya.
Leniency leads to lawlessness, Commander. I had hoped you'd spare your populace from such nuisances as pickpockets and highwaymen. To no avail, it seems.
Wise of you, Commander. I find no fault in Falstaff's objective, only in his method. There are other ways to fight crime, ones that do not include stigmatization.
Continue to be soft of heart, Commander, and you'll soon find it pierced by a common interloper out for what coin he can find. By refusing to set any examples, you're allowing godless foreigners to pillage and murder amongst us. Don't you realize it's a crime to tolerate crime?
I'm glad you gave the matter some further consideration, Commander. A foreign maid of mine was once caught stealing a silver candlestick. But she does such a good job otherwise, I'd rather have her back than see her deported.
Right you are, Commander. Let strangers do dodgy chores, and no one will ask any questions if anything goes awry.
Okay, so there we go. How good of a maid do you have to be that you get caught stealing something and you keep your job? Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Ooh, this is nasty. Grenadiers, chemical warfare. The Grenadiers can shoot at a hazardous projectile at an enemy. On contact with the target becomes infected and suffers 3.5% damage per second until healed or cured. Over time, the infection spreads to nearby units for a maximum of 2 times. I love the strange outlooks. So yeah, we are going to give our Grenadiers chemical warfare. What to punch the elf for that swagger? Yeah. Okay, so I don't feel like conducting these invasions. So we are actually going to just push in and then build a bunch of units here in case it fails. Because he doesn't have any transports that for me to worry about this territory. So I can move all my units in to invade. That can move. And hope that this is sufficient to just overwhelm him. But remember, this is not the whole war. This is the starter. This is basically the tutorial. Depends if she has a mansion. The maid does a perfect job cleaning it. Solo, I'd put up with a lot too. Okay, that's fair. So yeah, we're gonna build some more units to be safe. Area units can produce a 50% discount. We're saving that. Okay. Armor, Hunter, Grenadier. Yeah, this is just a tiny little area off the coast of the mainland. So there's a lot more game to come after this. We're just going to do a massive invasion. He did not build any units to defend himself. I think I've wrecked his economy. He didn't have any units to build. Yeah, he's built a mercenary force over here. He's trying to get mercenary cards. Okay, well, I don't have a reason to use any of these cards then. Look at that lineup. Hunters, troopers, transport. That's it. That's all he can afford to throw at me. Okay, it is a good thing then that we're just doing this before he has time to build up. Doom in our favor, yes. Okay, so Army, you are just going to immediately advance.
Of course, my lord. We fight for freedom.
I'm just going to try to blitz them. I am just going to try to get my units in here immediately. Okay, I am going to build...
Construction underway, Commander.
I'm not going to just assume this will win it. So I am going to... Oh! He's got troops moving that way. No, you don't. You guys go take care of that problem for me.
On the trail.
All is ours for the taking.
Yep, he is attempting to put units...
Armor is weakening, sire.
Come on, kill the transport, kill the transport. Kill the troopers, kill the troopers.
You have to kill your enemy.
You found me.
There we go. Okay, you take that territory. Don't let him take it. Yeah, they're just gonna steamroll in because he didn't have anyone.
Yes.
You set the trap, I'll make the kill.
A surprisingly fortunate turn of events. Especially after last time. Oh! They do appear to actually be doing some decent damage control. Okay, Dragon might still be needed to finish things. We're just
Your unit will soon be ready.
gonna build some units just in case.
Constructed to fight.
Alright, let's take out that turret. Let's buff our units. Where'd the turret go? Any more turrets? Oh, one that's shooting at me. Okay. Alright, let's see, where are we?
You found me, did you?
Alright, you know what? Take out that factory. And secure that post. Yeah, I'm not taking the idea of this victory for granted. Yeah, this is his capital, but he had like no units around to defend it. Oh wait, no, I could buff my units. I guess we probably wrecked his economy or something because he was just not able to produce any forces. Yep, there we go. Yeah, Carthan's just had to have had a crap economy. Because he just could not muster any defense. Yep, that was it. That's all he had to throw against my invasion. You have conquered the capital of Carthan and successfully stole their belongings. He had no gold and only 2 tech. Look at that. He had nothing. You've captured a capital. Hold on to it for one more turn to defeat your enemy. Emperor refuses. Tough stance on crime. Citizens victim of lackluster politics. Emperor's victory parade deemed tacky at best. Killing through chemistry. The Emperor's ethics. Yep, just dealing with remnants now. Casualties are going up though. Oh wait, no, that's from last turn when they countered. We didn't expect it. Build a tavern for free in one of your countries. That would be good. Okay, here we go. Who's up to what now?
So, Oberon is putting poof nuptials back on the agenda, is he? When will those blasted elves realize marriage is about procreation, not pleasure or passion? Can't these queers be happy with what they have? Used to shoot them on sight barely a century ago.
Commander, I intend to propose legislation later today that will make it possible for gay couples to be married. I know I'll get some pretty stiff opposition from Falstaff and especially Yorick, so I'm hoping I can count on your support. Sir Falstaff raises some proper concerns about family values and the likes. But that holier-than-thou collection of bones will prattle on and on about gods and such nonsense. Nothing we can't handle.
Okay, so they are going to be putting up same-sex marriage for a decision. Tell you shouldn't have used a sparkle in this float's eye.
Seven wither Oberon's tongue for uttering such perversions. He and his depraved ilk would allow men and women to fornicate with others of their own gender. How base, how vile can one become? God save us from this debauchery.
I don't think...
You tried?
Nope.
What a glory!
What a splendid...
Commander, could you spare me a moment? Now, I know I'm a general and politics isn't my field of expertise, but I was hoping you'd support Oberon in his attempts to allow marriage for people of the same sex. It's a pet peeve of mine, you see. Live and let live, I say. Why do others get to decide who someone may or may not love? None of their bloody beeswax. So much hypocrisy would be exposed for what it is, you know. Think of the famed lizard artist Della Gecko, for instance. Everybody knows he's gay, but he was forced to marry a duke's daughter. 2 lives made miserable because of senseless so-called moral objections. The whole business is unconscionable if you stop and think about it.
Kind of pro-fortification in general. Alright. Up to is automatically voting for this. Alright. Well, you guys decide if you want to agree or disagree. Here we go. Trooper for the Empire. This is the suicide. But I'm going to give my Grenadiers and enhanced explosives. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. And we're going to need the anti-air turrets very soon. Well, I'm waiting to see if Rippy has anything else to say on the matter. Giving a little bit of time. Okay. Since you're the two currently in, we are. I suppose it is. Alright, you've convinced me. I'll side with Oberon.
Lizard artist Delegecko, for instance. Everybody knows he's gay, but he was forced to marry a duke's daughter. 2 lives made miserable because of senseless so-called... Thanks, Commander. You're a doll. I'd give you a kiss that'd blow your jetpack off if you weren't off limits.
I don't remember saying we're off limits. Chat, did you tell her we're off limits? Okay, now. Problem is, I can't do anything. There's no reason to, well, actually, no, I can do something. We're going to get... we aren't off limits, as if, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to try to get as much gold as I can because of how this works. I'm just kind of cheating the system a little. It's not going to last. We're still going to get a reduction in gold. But I believe that... why? Sorry, couldn't get the mute in time. I want to put it down. Okay. We are all in agreement Scarlet would not actually be off limits. Someone go out the wizard. Prude spreading baseless rumors about our chastity. Anyways, I am grabbing as much gold as I can because when this cycle's over, this stuff will get a reduction. But I think if we get a lot of gold, we'll get... that it exists here. I think we should at least get more gold. Here we go.
And so it came to pass that the Dragon Prince was initiated in the ways of war, and caught the attention of his siblings. Whereas the prince had been but a flea in his half-brother Carthan Axehand's coat, the dread Decapitator now took full notice of what turned out to be a dragon, and so in turn did the others. Yes, it was in the heartland of Rivellon that the war would be decided between the last of Sigurd's children. Carthan remained a threat, as did his sister Sybil the Silent, who had cut out her own tongue a long time ago to stop the voices in her head from babbling. And then there was Farran the Fleshless, who was convinced he wasn't human at all, but rather an undead, which he would demonstrate by slicing the flesh from his body. Such was the crazed company the Dragon Prince would have to fight. Such were the terrors he would have to overcome. And the way he did so is still studied by all strategists in Rivellon today.
Here we go. Rivellon Times. Battlefield moves to Heart of Kingdom. All factions rally behind the dragon. What the heck is that weapon? I don't know. Some kind of insane knuckle busters. General tries to influence policy. We're headed for a military dictatorship if this continues, says angry Sir Silvervein. Imps lack inspiration. Imps copy enemy armor design to the letter. Dwarves, elves, lizards, imps, and undead stand united. Emperor to guide all to victory. Size matters. Enemy researchers build impenetrable floating fortress. Imperial scientists stupefied. All quiet on the front. Some family tree. Yeah, what did you do? Yeah. I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's an actual explanation. The elves and imps really like us, 60%. The lizards also are amiable at 55%. The dwarves, not so much at 45%, and the undead at 40%. We got produce ironclads during one combat round card, even though we don't have... Oh, I meant to get ironclads, crap. Okay, we need to buy ironclads. I don't think we can buy ironclads. Oh,
I have news for you, Commander. Great, grave, or gratifying, I'll leave its interpretation to you. The fact of the matter is your victories have gone far from unnoticed. That much you knew. But they have also gone a long way toward uniting a shattered realm. It has therefore been announced that you are to marry, for that will bolster the populace's spirit and cement your power as emperor. Soon the finest princesses in the land will be here, bidding for your hand in marriage.
A host of princesses, you say? This is going to be fun. So saying that even though it's marriage we're talking about, I have no say in this.
I dare say it will. But do not please take this matter lightly, Commander. Of course, I hope your wife shall turn out to be a charming girl indeed. But this, above all, is a political bond, meant to strengthen the ties between you and the faction she belongs to. Love, I'm sorry to say, has very little to do with it. But of course I may be proven wrong. Perhaps it is even best that I had. Not as such, no. You don't want to get married. Because that would be a bit of an imposition. The decision has been made, you see. Matters such as these, even an emperor has to accept without remonstrance. Still, there are worse things than tying the knot, surely. Very well, Commander. And while you fantasize about pretty princesses, I'll continue my studies. Grumio may find his inspiration in dreams, but I'll stick to books, thank you very much. A wizard likes his nose between the pages, rather than his head in the clouds.
Mary, Scarlet, burn the princess. Can we just please vote Scarlet? Chat wants Scarlet. Alright, let's see what the results of your comments, decisions have made, and see what the new decisions are.
So, you're backing the fairies, are you? Both the elves and the other kind. Thin end of the wedge, if you ask me, Commander. They'll be marrying goats next.
Gay marriage is a reality. You've written history, Commander. Long have we elves fought for what we think is an example of basic equality. But never has a monarch given us his public support. Bravo!
Based on chat, I think it's because you're elves. Okay, and we didn't lose any gold at least. That's nice. Yep, Yorick's having a fit.
Save us from the dragon, for where he goes, vice sprouts like infectious corruption, disseminates like a poisonous contagion. Ghouls coveting not women as they should, hags longing for anything but the male touch. Abhorrent is the hell you stage.
Yorick didn't like it.
Thanks again for passing that new marriage law, Commander. There are these two lizard girls I know, and they tied the knot the moment the news broke. What a feast we had! I don't remember any of it.
Okay! Yorick and Falstaff are throwing fits as usual. Oberon and Scarlet are very happy. Now let's see what the council has to, well, pester us about.
Commander, every citizen in the realm pays taxes. Every industry does the same. But which is the one institution that escapes the taxman? Why, the church, of course. Hardly fair, is it? So why not introduce a temple tax? Let every temple, church and cathedral pay, say, a monthly fee as a token of goodwill toward the Empire. After all, does not the church benefit too from a strong and wealthy state?
Okay, are we gonna tax religion?
Introduce this new tax, Commander, and the church will just demand more of the public in donations. So in the end, who will really pay? The man in the street. And they give more than their share already.
When will that filthy dwarf finally pass a single day without resorting to sacrilege, base and vile? The Church of the Seven is holy, above such secular concerns as taxes. If you want yet more gold for the royal coffers, you had better look elsewhere, Commander.
The Church of the Seven is one of the wealthiest organizations in Rivlon, Commander, and it's true they don't impart as much as tuppence to the treasury. So Falstaff is right, hardly fair.
Temple tax. What a marvelous idea. Take from the Seven and give it to science. Falstaff's got it.
Okay, Falstaff's proposed it, these two like it, these two hate it. So Falstaff, yep. Alright, so I don't think I can do anything because My costs haven't changed. You have anything new to say? Nope. Yeah, I can't do anything. I should have gone for more research. Crap. Chat, this is one of your decisions.
Commander.
Will we be instituting a tax on the temples? I don't know if we can stand to make the ghouls anymore, but the imps and the lizards like it and the elves hate it. I'm for it. Yeah. So, Rippy votes for it. Up to is against it. Okay. Guess we're gonna flip a coin. Okay, we are taxing the church. Sorry, up to.
Marvelous. Oh, yes, excellent. I will take care of everything, Commander. A sacred river of gold will start flowing in before you know it.
When the dwarves come along with one of their schemes, everyone goes colorblind, it seems. They see only gold and care for gold only. The greater good, forgotten.
I am baffled beyond belief. The profanity here enacted is enough to anger the mildest of the gods. In fact, I'm much surprised a lightning bolt from the heavens hasn't yet torn the raven asunder.
One moment, I'm getting an alert.
Splendid. I'm certain any clergyman worth his salt will gladly part with some of his worldly means if doing so bodes well for the Empire. Wouldn't you agree, dear Yorick?
Spot on, Commander, spot on. Tax them to Kingdom Come. You'll be doing them a favor.
Can we put the lizards in charge, not the door? Well, the lizards want to overthrow us, remember? Let's see what the new map looks like. See, this is where we fight all our battles. You've got an enemy force right here. Ironclad. Some islands. Mainland Rivellon. Some more islands. There's a bar on this ship where far more blasphemous things go on than here. Yeah. So, okay. So the problem is, we don't have ironclads, which was absolutely a mistake on my part. And these do not have any units on them. Now, the good news is these guys are going to fight each other. The bad news is I have limited ability to actually... Okay, here's what we're going to do. Gonna take the units we can and immediately take the next place we can. And then we're going to have our transports retreat. Green is Sybil, the Silent. And yellow is Farron, the Fleshless. Okay, I think that's all the blue that we have control over. Yes. So we're going to try to take this island very quickly while retreating here by units. Okay, I've got a bunch of transports. So what I need is troops. Have 3 armors, or does that count as... Okay, I still have 3 armors, still have 4 troops. We're gonna... Spend, spend, spend. Very glad I went for all that money at least. The Silent and Fleshless. Yikes. Yikes indeed. Alright. So I'm building a massive... Oh, of course he has gold. Yeah, we need ironclads now. Warlocks cannot fly over the ocean in long distances. Oh my gosh, he's building up so much there. I think he's going for revenge. Oh wait, no, we all have to split out. Never mind. Okay, yeah. Problem is, they're on mainland. They don't need transports to blitz. Emperor to be wed. Hopeful princesses flock to the Raven. Emperor allows gay marriage. Corrupts morals of the nation. Emperor taxes Church of the Seven. Will the sky fall down on us? Our man aboard the Raven. Everyone's taking a breather. Undead do not like us. Undead do not like us. Everyone else is doing okay. Dwarves have at least got us to the middle of the ground. Policy have had the following consequences. We now have the ability to sabotage a country's revenue. Receive an additional 5 gold per turn. The 7 curse you. Your luck has decreased by 2%.
They are here, Commander. The fairest maidens to be found. Here in the hope you will take their hand in marriage. Gathered aboard are Lady Lohanna of the Elves, Lady Ida of the Dwarves, Lady Camilla of the Lizards, and Lady Ophelia of the Undead. Godspeed, Commander. I wish you the best of luck. Heavens no, we wouldn't want to make a scene. The rejected princesses will be disappointed, and their counselors furious. Now, once you have made your choice, inform me of it in confidence, and simply be about your business. I will take care of the rest.
Couldn't have found me a human wife?
That would have been politically inopportune, Commander. Don't tell me you take after Edmund, and dislike anyone who is not of your own species. Any of these princesses will make for a loving wife, and bring you great prosperity.
So no imp princess, then.
There was an incident. Best not to mention it.
Alright. I think we have to do whatever the ghouls want to do next time, or the revolting revenants will be a problem. Hearing that list of princesses, okay. So let's check everyone but the princesses first. Wait, no. Let's check with the princesses first, so you can argue over them. The princesses.
The 7 have graced you, Commander. For today they bring before you Ophelia, daughter of Everking, sovereign of the Skeleton Spire. More splendid princess is not to be found. Marry her, and the gods themselves will bless your union.
Tell me, Ophelia, it seems the gods would bless our marriage, would you?
Go on, girl. Don't be shy. Answer the dragon.
My lord and emperor, I stand here before you because I was bid to, and thereby was I blessed. I am not worthy of your love, but should you choose to honor me with marriage, I should take it as a sign the Seven still savor my soul, and it will be my unwavering endeavor to earn the trust and affection you would bestow upon me. Grace be unto the gods, and unto you, my sire and king.
Well said, my dear. That settles it, does it not, Commander? How can any man even contemplate the hand of another woman when he has met fair Ophelia?
So that was Ophelia from the undead. Let's find out what the elves have to say.
Come on, up you stand, back straight, chin high. The commander is here. No, you are not daydreaming, Commander. This is not a mirage that would trick your eyes. This unearthly beauty is real, and her name is Lohana, princess of all elves. The fairest fruit ever plucked from our green mother's world tree. I'll give you a moment to compose yourself, for not many can gaze upon her and be undaunted by the sight of purity perfected.
And what reason does perfection have to be here today?
The best reason of all. Love.
Or so I hope. I have heard of your deeds and seen your portrait. Ever since, I admit I've been quite smitten with you, and when news of impending nuptials reached my dainty ears, I made certain Oberon would move mountains to ensure I'd get a chance to meet you. I know the very idea of love is often met with sardonic laughter in royal circles, where it is derided as a pleasantry that peasants may indulge in, but I would not have it so. Let love be your reason too, O dragon, should you contemplate our union. If not, I think I'd rather not be chosen.
Now, dear, don't put the commander on the spot. He's already head over heels in love with you, no doubt, as are all who have taken but a single look at you. Think of elven interests. We would have the dragon as our closest ally.
So that was Lohana of the elves. What are you two up to? Fish eater. Sluttiest elf you've ever there's worse. Yeah, sadly no imp princess. Elf didn't marry you and give you blood. I know, I've played this game so many times, I know all the tricks and secrets of the princess lines, but I don't want to say anything because I don't want to influence chat's decisions. Let's check with the remaining two.
It's your lucky day, Commander, for I have with me the famed beauty Ida, Princess of Hammerdale. Dwarves have come a-courting her from each part of the realm, clad in solid golden belts, beset with diamonds, wielding axes so sharp they can cleave rock. Bold warriors that alone could face an army, but none has laid claim to that purest of rubies that is her heart.
All right, Falstaff, put a sock in it. I'd rather see you drink than drivel. So unbecoming of a dwarf.
Yes, well, there you have it, Commander. Lady Ida. To her very good health, I say, and your future happiness. I'm sure it'll be a blissful union.
A blissful union. Would you agree, Ida?
Why, yes, my little dandelion. What woman in her right mind wouldn't want to marry an emperor? 'Tis a right treat that you're not so bad looking either. But power, my lad, that is why we do it. The power of the dragon. Me? I do have a few personal stakes in this as well, though. My father, see, may the plague wither his pecker, is a right old rotter whose company I'm desperate to escape. Put a wedding ring on my finger, and your ship will be my home. I'm sure we'll get on like two pups at play.
So she is interested in power and getting away from her dad.
What a strange day this must be for you, Commander. Having to receive princesses who are strangers to you and choose which one of them you would spend your life with. Strange for the princesses themselves, too, Prospera. For they are put on display like cows on the market. And I am not a cow, kind sir. I am Camilla, a princess, rather reluctant to take part in this charade, but willing to do so for the benefit of all lizards.
So, you do so voluntarily, don't you? You'd like to marry me, yes?
To be perfectly frank, I don't know if I really do. Your Highness, please forgive her, Commander. Nerves, you see. One, there is nothing to forgive, and two, I am calm as a frozen lake, so hold your tongue, Counselor. Now then, let me elaborate. Unlike those other girls I've seen shipped here by their aspiring ambassadors, I am not one who spends her days in palace rooms having her nails tended to. I've studied law and am now Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of my native land. I am a woman of the world, Commander, knowledgeable of matters of state. A royal marriage such as ours would constitute a political bond, not an amorous one. Though perhaps in time a reasonable amount of endearment may bloom. Wonders never cease, do they not? Lizard and dragon. It would be an advantageous union. Think on it, Commander. What ambition I have compels me to hope I will be your cow. Or should I say choice?
So she's very much the I'm in it for political reasons. Even more than Ida. Not awful for a lizard, kind of pretty, but yeah.
Shopping for a spouse, are we, Commander? I wonder what the return policy on these princesses is. No refund after they've been used?
We still don't like you.
I envy you, Commander. You 4 women here begging to make her yours. Bloody hell. I wish I were a dragon knight.
Honesty is refreshing. Yeah.
You dragons sure have a nice time of it, Commander. Who's it gonna be? That elf girl is cute. I mean, you know, not that I've been really looking.
This is all too disgraceful. Parading these women around like prize cattle. Whatever happened to marrying for love? What happened to respect? Outrageous.
Yes, because I'm sure you're full of both of those. Yeah, we don't like Edmund.
Oh dear, oh dear. A ravishing imp princess was on her way to the Raven, Commander. But she and her chambermaids were playing hide-and-seek the lit fuse aboard her transport ship. And, well, they didn't find it in time. Poor girl. Died a true imp's death, though. Blasted to smithereens, fireworks in the sky. I'm happy for her, really.
Jingling bells, my lord. The ship is full of youthful beauty. A singing ship, a wise old wizard, 4 princesses. It's like a fairy tale in here. No imp, though. To be my pleasure, my lord.
Okay, Ironclad. No! Okay, we're not spending anything because we need it. Buy there, Rippy? Yeah, probably. Yeah, Imp's fate was not kind. So, do you have anything to say besides picking the...
All this lovey-dovey stuff is wasted on me, Commander. But you go ahead and see who takes your fancy. Elf, dwarf, lizard, undead. They are all represented.
Okay. So, that's all we can do because I need to save research for the Ironclads. Like, now. So, Ophelia, Ida, Camilla, and Lohana. I think they're all duds, honestly. These two at least claim to be in love with us. She's trying to get rid of her father, but is forward about it. She doesn't like us, but is forward about it. Okay, we've got votes for the dwarf. Ida, it is.
All this lovey-dovey stuff is wasted.
I've made my decision.
Who is the lucky lady?
Dwarven Princess Ida.
A wise choice, Commander. The benevolence of dwarves is a prized possession indeed.
For the record, if you pick Ophelia, he is shocked.
Allow me to be the first to heartily congratulate you, Commander. I will make discreet arrangements for her stay and the departure of the others. All will have been taken care of when you return from the battlefield.
He actually has to take a moment to compose himself if you pick Ophelia. Okay, now can I do anything useful? Or have I been blockaded? I do not appear to have been blockaded. Okay, I think I could take both these territories this turn. No, I can only take one. Crap. Oh, I could take both these. I could take these territories, though. I could take these two territories, then move backwards. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. Leave the okay, I'm gonna reuse the transports and have them retreat, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Ah, crap, he's right there, and I have no way to blockade him. He's trying to blockade me, is what he's trying to do. Alright. Gonna load up the two transports I have. Territory undefended. Well, it just sort of fell apart during the war. Okay, gonna move here. Oh, I can actually immediately take this territory. Okay, that's more important. Maximum territory claims is far more important. Okay, so we're going to do that. Because, well, yeah, it looks like it's split, and they are still in the process. Yeah, see, he has the most territories at the moment. The other two look like they're working on catching up. Like me. Okay, so I gotta produce some units here in case they try to invade. Plus, I'm going to be reusing that, so might as well. And that's all my gold. So these guys are just going to have to be home guard for the moment. Can I actually... Nope, warlocks cannot cross the ocean. And that is everything... Wait. Okay, I'm not buying any airships at the moment. I could cripple his economy. I could try to cripple his economy right from the start just to slow him down. I'm going to do that. I desperately need more cards. I would take this territory, but I have to get through that ironclad, and that's not happening. Please work. Ah, and he's blockaded the island. He's blockaded the island. They are going to get in a fight here, but okay, my transports got away in time. My transports were able to get away in time and deploy, but he is trying to set up a blockade to cut me off. He is, however, getting into a fight here. Is anyone else having a... And I appear to have blitzed the most territory at the moment. Because I've got my capital plus 5 territories. He is capital plus 2, plus 1, and plus 1. So I am at least ahead of... Yeah, they were busy squabbling with each other with cards. I just blitzed out immediately. Technically, my transports can sneak away other places, but this place is trapped and this place is almost trapped. I should at least have ironclads next turn. And I can take this territory because he doesn't have the movement to be able to bypass me and invade. So I will have a stronghold, and then hopefully I can move here. And here. Because then I'll be able to take war factories instead of having to buy them. Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot to check the cards. My capital is almost blockaded. I have these two squares that I can still move through. And then maybe these two will wipe each other out. But yeah, I can move through these two areas, but everything else is blockaded at the moment. This is why I said that it was really stupid of me to not get ironclads. So, yeah, a Juggernaut and an Ironclad versus 2 Juggernauts and an Ironclad. So the Fleshless... Wait, no, the Silent took... Sybil took on Carthan and won. Emperor marries, wedding to be held aboard Raven command ship. Imp princess dies during hide and seek the lit fuse game. Ministry of Education demands nationwide ban. Where are you, Emperor? I'm winning! That's where I am! I'm winning! Okay, so looks like we've got a couple things to deal with. Let's see what the throne room has. Oh, the wedding itself. Excuse me.
Shell-shocking catapults, Commander. What a pity it is you never got to meet pretty Princess Pyra. And now what? You're married to a dwarf all squat and plump, as if she's been hit over the head with a hammer one too many times. No, I don't envy you, Commander. Verily, I don't.
Poor Lady Lohanna left this ship in tears when she heard you wouldn't marry her, Commander. And 'tis well that she cries. How you could have chosen that blaring dwarf over her is quite beyond me. You'll rue the day, and soon, too.
Alas that the Seven have struck you with blindness and loss of reason, Commander. For that is the only justification for your choosing another over Lady Ophelia. Bound to be miserable is your marriage to dwarf strumpet Ida, for it is devoid of godly grace.
I shall not conceal your choice of a partner has been a blow to us lizards, but personally I can't really hold it against you. Lady Camilla has a frigid nature that makes her difficult to endure, let alone love. In short, I hope you and Lady Ida will be very happy, but beware the overtly ambitious Falstaff who lurks behind her.
If your decisions on the battlefield were as deplorable as the ones you made regarding the royal nuptials, we'd all have painfully perished by now. A dwarf, Commander? Really? If you like things that come tunneling out of the dark, you're better off with a mole.
So the slave market is closed, and you've made your pick from among 4 serfs, whether she was willing or not.
They're all royalty, and Ida wanted to be here.
Here's hoping Lady Ida won't let you walk all over her, which luckily I doubt a firebrand like her would.
So you got hitched, did you, Commander? Here, here. Ida, boy, There's a princess well equipped in all the right places. Filthy rich and robust, with the emphasis on bust. The perfect combination.
Congratulations, Commander. Ada really is my type. That's to say, she clearly enjoys a spot of roughhousing now and again.
Commander, we all rejoice at your safe return. I am here with your princess, your wife-to-be, and shall now proceed with the wedding ceremony. It is here on this ship where conquest is charted and strategy surveyed that you shall pledge your vows. Symbolic, I hope, that love may yet conquer war. Our commander and emperor has sworn his devotion by the very act of choosing you, exalted lady, over all others. Only you must now avow your allegiance and dedication, if it pleases. Lady Ida, do you take the dragon to be your husband? To love and cherish now and forever?
You bet your Brady beard I do.
Then by the grace of the Almighty Seven, I now pronounce you man and wife. May joy and prosperity be your constant companions. Go forth, be merry, and make merry. Blessed be the both of you.
These tidings need toasting. To the bar!
Yeah, I can see there's a lot of commentary on the responses. I'm assuming the person you like is Henry, and yes, we all adore Scarlet. Of course, I like the plump girls. Okay. Let's see, do these guys have anything new to say?
Shell, shocking, and now what?
Nope.
Alas, that there's bound to be...
Okay. What that exactly is that thing on his staff? Some kind of magical lizard. Now we get to see what Ida has to say on this. The Queen's Chambers, which, since Maxos took ours, is, I guess, where we've been staying, or will be staying, or I don't know.
Pretty chamber I've been given, my tasty thistle. Doesn't look quite as sturdy as dwarven masonry, but it'll do. Anything that's so many miles away from the presence of my father will do, in fact. King Thelor. Rat bastard. He's treated his only daughter like dirt his whole life. Was it my fault my mother died giving birth to me? Was it my fault I was born without boys' bits between my legs? Ah, to hell with him. I'm here now. A blushing bride, about to start her life anew. You got any rye around here? Fat old Falstaff swears by his beer, but I like a shot of something stronger now and again. Or maybe you, my dragon, can be my strong shot this jolly day.
She's an anti-daddy's girl, isn't she? Oh, you are going to... She's got a whole quest line that you guys are going to have to work your way through.
So the slave, here's hoping...
Congratulations.
So you...
If your decision's on the a dwarf command...
You'll have your hands full with Lady Ida, Commander. But she's a good lass, and I'm glad that she's away from that despot of a father she has, King Thelor. A proud dwarf, that is true. But a tyrant, too. King of all dwarves he is. That's what it says on paper. But many among us would have it otherwise. Still, never mind all that. Today an alliance has been forged between dwarves and dragon that even the smiths under the mountain can't break. To us, Commander.
Yeah, there's a little bit more than just being a pompous git to him, isn't it? Or not pompous git, Scrooge, I guess. Brain fail. But yeah, he was actually after the same goal of getting her away from her dad.
Congratulations, my lord. Happy days, eh? Oh, but don't you worry. I haven't been sipping sparkle wine and eating wedding cake, no. Researching, engineering,
Those have been my occupations.
I wish you would drink some. You've earned it. So even when your chief diplomat is like our political leader, yep, even Falstaff was actually trying to help her. It's it's to his own political advantage to help her, but it wasn't only that for once in his life.
Without delay, my lord.
Okay, I think we can get ironclads now. Juggernauts would be good too, but we need something, and ironclads is that something. Let's see, what did ironclads have any other bonuses here? Okay. Ironclads can also deflect cloaked enemy units. That seems like a good immediate bonus to them. So now we're just going to build ironclads for a minute. We are just gonna pour as many ironclads into the sea as we can. Okay, so happy wife, happy life. We kind of need to offer Papa somehow, aren't we? You're gonna have to find that out for yourself. Okay, we need ironclads, and we need to break this blockade more than anything else. We can only get 2 ironclads, though. So we need to blitz the territories immediately. So, down here... I'm game, let's conquer the Dwarf Kingdom. What do we have? Imps, Dwarf Island, and some elves. And we're gonna push to take more elves. That's our first goal. And we're just gonna storm in here with almost everything. Oh, wait a minute. I think I can actually sneak over here too. Okay, so the armor's gonna advance. Gonna put a trooper in there. Gonna put the troopers in there. Can I get away with this? I don't want to try to advance here because they'll just stomp me immediately. See if I can get away with this. Gonna put 1 trooper here. Now. I don't want to move here because I don't want to spread myself too thin. But I am... Wait, how many troopers are in here? And the only thing they... Oh, but those can advance 2 spaces. Okay, no, I'm not going to risk it. I'm gonna deploy here. I'm gonna keep that transport at the ready so that it can try to do ferry duty. And I'm only going to advance 1 space here. Yeah, I can't. I'm just going to keep that at the ready. I'm going to leave the troopers there and move the grenadier forward. I need more ironclads desperately. Oh wait, no. I'm going to move that there because I might be able to bypass and start taking islands now. Can't do anything about that transport though. He's just going to have to live with being there. Okay, this can't be invaded. I am going to start moving this trooper forward as well. Let's see how badly this turn goes. Because I still don't have any cards I can do. Oh, I can build a tavern for free. I'm going to do that. I'm building a tavern for free because I need that. Yeah, this is going to probably go badly. But hopefully not this turn. Alright. Okay, he is mad about losing that sea battle and is attacking. Okay, that's a troop buildup, alright. I might have to just leave my place blockaded, because I need troops here. Okay. What's the fight? Civil and what's his name? Farron are fighting here. No fights here. And Carthan and which one is that? Civil are fighting here. Okay, so I'm not involved in any battles yet. I hope I can advance here before he takes it. Okay, see, he saw what I'm doing. He's moving his ironclad. He knows what I'm up to. But it's just the one. I might be able to sneak my ironclads out. The good news is I'm currently the biggest territory holder. And not being attacked. Juggernaut just swatted their transport. He is unhappy about losing last turn's battle. The Captain, the Silent, the Fleshless. This is fair. Those are good nicknames for him. Dwarf Princess, One Emperor's Heart. Lady Ida is an aggressive drunk, anonymous sources claim. Our man aboard the Raven. Everyone taking a breather. Emperor to undergo plastic surgery? No, no, no. And I'm not taking a breather. Have you not seen how quickly I've blitzed out? Your queen has rewarded you. You have received a dowry of 60 gold. Okay, I think we can build our fleet now. We're now Queen Ida has basically just funded our ability to break the blockade, hopefully.
Commander, there's something very important I'd like to talk to you about. I know I've been evasive about the demon, the creature I call the heart of the ship. But I think the time has come to tell you more. You, after all, are the dragon. Yours should be the prerogative of knowing more than anyone else aboard this vessel, or indeed the realm. Corvus is his name. Raven in the ancient language. He is at the same time our greatest ally and our greatest foe. For it is from his antediluvian psyche that I wrestle many of the incredible powers Grumio and I make real. But it is he who also provided your siblings with like technologies, and does so still through dream walking. This diabolical being, then, who holds our key to victory, but would much rather unbolt the door of defeat, desires to address the dragon. He has wanted to do so from the beginning. And though I had rather you never meet this thing of insidious evil, I recognize such is not my decision to make. So find me in my study, and I will show you.
It's my room, not yours.
I realize, my friend, this revelation of mine must leave you with more questions than answers. So, in the royal chamber, where reigns the precious presence of privacy, I shall answer any queries you may still have, to the best of my abilities.
Yes, we are. Corvus is... I love how Corvus is done in this game. I really like how Corvus is done in this game. And no, the demon powering the ship is definitely not dead. So yeah, I'm probably not going to use Corvus, but I am going to go talk to him to show you what he's up to. But first, we're going to have to patrol around the rest of the ship and see what's going on, because it looks like you have decisions to make.
Taxes, taxes, taxes. That's all Ida's father, that tyke of a Sea Lord, thinks of. Well, the other certainty is death. Or so the adage goes. And if he's not careful, death will find him before the taxman finds me.
I would like you to never meet this insidious evil, but also I give you a ship that means you will almost inevitably means you'll meet him. Yes. Ida has taken no time at all in getting redecorated. This is probably the money that she's using to help fund our new navy we're going to build this turn. You could see she has relocated the barmaid.
Come to visit your wee wife, have you, my sugar plum? Good. For I have a wee favour to ask of you. My father, the king, curse his crown, is going to raise taxes again in that misbegotten part of Referral under his rule. Of course, you know the cur's as liked as a flatulent jester, even by his own nobles. So they begged me to beg you to countermand his tax rise. 'Twould humiliate him publicly and weaken his position as king. So they say. Fair enough, I reply. Music to my ears, really.
So, do we countermand... Sorry. So, do we countermand his tax rise or not? Wouldn't be proper for me to deny my queen's first request, would it? Consider the tax raise nullified. If those so-called nobles have a beef with Theller, they should stand up and speak for themselves. I'm not one for these backroom deals. So we'll come back to this and see what other people have to say while you decide what we're doing. Let's see what's going on at the bar.
Sup, Commander?
I'm checking with the generals, but I didn't think they had something to say.
What would you inquire?
So, what's Oberon got this time? Where in the wild world of war did we get this band of rabble to conquer the world with? Ask Maxos.
What a state Falstaff is in. All because he has to pledge a part of his wealth to society. Typical of the rich. Misers, the lot of them.
Okay, so he just had something to say. It wasn't more decisions. Alright. We've got a ton of research now.
Lovely to see you, my lord. Can get a bit lonely here.
Oh, that's right. We have to talk to the demon. Where do you think the technology you create comes from?
The wizard will say it's all his doings, of course, but I know he's keeping secrets from me. Half of the things I hammer together he never even showed me. No, the Raven did. She is alive somehow. She likes me. She instructs me. She must have been there all along to help your father conquer the world. One hell of a girl, wouldn't you say, Commander? We'll forge like not even a dwarf can, my lord.
Okay, crap, I need 40 to get these. Bomber balloons are such powerful units. For now, we're going to go with imp fighters because we could need some more air power too. And save the remaining 5. So, again, well, that's new. Let's talk to him first.
But sometimes I wonder who the true captive is. It takes my utter concentration not to be trapped by his tempting promises.
This is like that scene in Muppet Treasure Island where Fozzie reveals he hired the crew based on the recommendations of a man who lives in his finger. Okay. So we've got lots of story to get through.
Ask me about Corvus, my friend, and I will tell you all about the architect.
How come you know so much about all these events when you yourself were in the dark until so very recently?
Why, Corvus told me, of course. He'll tell you everything if you ask, for he relishes in the opportunity to unfold his plans. See you react when he tells you how he set in motion the ruin of the empire you gave your life for. How, in your case, he helped kill your mother. Grief, hate, anger, any emotion you betray, he'll notice and drink it in like a prize brandy.
Hi, Soren. Yeah, Soren's ring is now in my room, and Maxos can keep it. So Corvus is a dreamwalker. Can you elaborate?
The term is pretty much self-descriptive, actually. You've talked to Gromio, haven't you? Well, there you go. The Raven sings to him, he says. Shows him pretty miracles. That's just Corvus toying with him. Just like he toys with your brothers and sisters. The demon can't help itself. He invades people's minds and plays havoc with them. As long as he teaches useful things, though, he can be a blessing. Because that excitable imp down in the engineering bay would never have thought of something as outlandish as a jetpack, unless he saw it in a fantasy of the night. That much I can assure you.
You think it would be unwise to deal with Corvus?
In a word, yes. I know the game he plays. I too have once been tempted by demonic gifts, but never have I succumbed to their attraction. He is ready to wield the greatest and most ghoulish sorcery of all, Magia Sanguinis. Foreboding words. For blood magic demands blood. Do not forget.
Grumio tells me the raven sings to him in his sleep, and that the voice is female.
I'm not surprised. When one meets Corvus, one sees his true guise. But in dreams, he can appear as anyone or anything. No doubt Grumio sees or hears an imp girl of fantastic beauty. He has no idea a demon is toying with him. But as long as it shows him things we can use to our advantage, I see no reason to burden him with the truth.
I'm ready to meet Corvus. I believe you could show me how?
Indeed I can. No corridor leads to the dismal vault he haunts, but enter the flames of the fireplace, and afore Corvus you shall find yourself. If you wish it. I myself, I recommend no such visit.
We are absolutely visiting him because I think he is one of the best dealer-type demons. You know, make a deal with him. And the way he talks and the presentation in this game, I think, is fantastic for the kind of demon that we're talking about. I still trust the imp more than the wizard boy here. Yeah. I'd like to speak to Corvus.
Remember, Commander, dragon and demon may make for a dangerous duo indeed.
This is Corvus. This is the thing sustaining the ship. This is the thing giving us our powers and our military.
At last we meet, Dragon Knight. Too long have I sensed your steadfast tread along my halls, like a reverberation through the spine. Too long have I heard your voice linger, like the recollection of a dream near forgotten. Too long have we been intangibly intimate without having made one another's acquaintance. I am Corvus, the Raven, the Demon. I am what makes this ship a source of inconceivable power, and unbeknownst to you, I am your greatest ally. Greater than the wizard, your generals, and your armies combined. Today we finally look one another in the eyes. Both of us relish in the promise locked within.
What do you want of me, demon?
But to give you power so that I may have my pleasures. I suffer in this lonely place where that devilish sorcerer tears in strips my mind and takes off with shattered memories. The fragments of true potential that might have been. And yet I remain free in dreams, for in dreams I have dominion. Long do I sleep, roam in reverie and wander worlds of wonder, dimensions you can neither behold nor comprehend. There have I found what I shall give you, in return for the deathless soul that is life's blood.
How about you state in plain terms what it is you offer me and what you get in return?
Dearest dragon, so rash, so impetuous. But fine, I will tell you. All I want is blood. Thick, sweet, dripping ruby blood. It nourishes me. It sustains me. Give me lease to walk the dreams of your peoples. I, Devour them in sleep, and yours will be untold powers. Or perhaps you desire the affection of those whose benefit you need. If it is the dwarven favor you are after, for instance, I can attune their allegiance in the night. If I'm allowed to feast on the plump, bloody souls of others, that is. And if you want to taste true power, want to experience the true richness of demonic might, you will give me your wife, dragon. Render her unto me, so she may become a blood servant, and the ruthless radiance of domination will be yours.
Okay. So, not interested. Good Bloody Mary, huh? Nope. Alright, so we're not... the top three are now the deals, and then we've got more lore. They seem hardly moral, you know, the things you ask of me.
I am beyond such petty concepts, as could you be. Think on it, dragon. Return to me when you have brushed the cobwebs from your mind. Morality is but a ball and chain. Listen to me and cut the chain.
If you can walk in dreams, why do you ask my permission to feast on souls?
I am but a slave now, bound by a demon's oath to serve the one that bound me. No more than an infernal genie in a rather exceptional bottle. Give me leaves, though, and I can clove the things I crave.
You say you are an ally, but you aid the ones I fight, my very siblings.
Indeed I do. For all I desire is war. I pick no sides. I spare no creature. War, blood, dark days of death innumerable. That is what I crave. Maxos, I give nothing freely. That accursed wizard I make work for his revelations. But that fatuous imp, him I give my knowledge for free, so that he may pass it on to you. The one who will burn and battle the better for it.
So you are the vile cur that helped assassinate my mother.
Yes, quite so. So ardent did this pitiful architect desire revenge that I saw my chance. He'd do anything to enact her death, even enact his own. So long we worked on that poisonous concoction, and already I could see the world through his eyes when it was finally brewed. He slipped it into her wine, and she, naive girl, yet a dragon, drank it all. I watched on as he leant over her and inhaled deeply as she exhaled her last breath. I do believe he climaxed then and there, the twisted soul. I laughed till I wept blood.
I love the voice acting in this game. Corvus is the best, though. No one does the voice in this game better than whoever's doing Corvus. So, chat, you still have a decision to make. Do we circumvent her father's rule or not? Now that we've... Wait a minute. Now that we've had some time to think about it.
Fire and steel.
Okay, he doesn't have anything new to say now that we've seen the demon.
come to visit your wee. Of course, you know the cur's as light as a flatulent jester, even by his own nobles. So they begged me to beg you to countermand his tax rise. It would humiliate him publicly and weaken his position as king. So they say. Fair enough, I reply. Music to my ears, really. So how about it?
Yeah, after all that, talking to a demon, back to talking about taxes. We're gonna give this maybe one more turn after this, something like that. Get a chance maybe to see what happens before we call it a night. So, do we do what she asks? Or tell the nobles to fix it themselves? Okay, that's one vote for nullifying the tax raise. Okay, we're going to do as she asks and nullify the tax raise. Wouldn't be proper for me to deny my queen's first request, would it? Consider the tax raise nullified.
Mighty fine of you, my Rumplediddle. That'll bring the old bugger down a peg or two.
Okay! Back to battle. Okay. So, yeah, he's got a lot of stuff going on. Let's invade there. Oh, I forgot that. We'll have a look at the next time. At the next one. All right. So, again, I don't want to get sandwiched, but I think I can get away with this. Now, I don't know I can't get away with that. And then I'll leave a trooper on there so there's always something. Transport's still stuck. Wait, no. Transport can flee. I have an opening for the transport to flee. Transport's going back to the homeland. Okay, let's see if we can get away with this. Right. I want to build more units to reinforce against invasion, but I also need to deal with the naval situation. We can put out 9 ironclads. And hopefully just deathball our way around. And that still leaves us with some gold to spend elsewhere. Which we will. I'm going to build an ironclad here as well. And that will spend the last of our gold. Thankfully, we're making a lot because of our blitz. Hopefully, I'll get away with this. And that new naval power will let me deathball my way around for a little bit. Spent the entire dowry on ironclads. Yes, because we need a navy. And he is trying to invade and contest our conquered land. But We only have combat one place. Okay, cool. So that's our combat. Give them all wedding-related names. Okay, so we managed to more or less take everything uncontested except for there. Cool. We're just okay, I'm gonna go into the battle, but we're pretty clearly just going to just wipe them. They've only got one trooper to spare on it. Alright, let's put the passives back here again. Okay, our first real battle in a while. But it'll probably just be another quick raffle stomp. Because I've got a large force and they don't. So we're just going to storm our way forward and build up just in case.
Construction underway, Commander. It'll be built in a jiffy.
Okay, they're trying to go take this territory down here. Yeah, but we should be able to hopefully stomp them.
Battle forge completed. Aero factory completed.
Yeah, they're using the troopers they have to try to get around. Yes, the Fleshless is our first opponent. Oh no, you don't.
We'll crush them one leg at a time.
We're getting pinned here.
No, you're not.
The Empire.
All is ours for the taking.
You get over there.
Can now capture our buildings.
Who will break? Who will bend? The Emperor will prevail.
Okay. Yeah, we should be able to handle this even with them taking that.
A drunk man's orders and a sober man's thoughts.
I don't think we're actually going to need to build any units between being a dragon and this. So move a little faster, please. There we go. Oh, that's right. They got this place over here. Okay. Yeah, we were way too powerful for him to try to make that challenge. But they are supposed to be insane, so I guess it makes sense. He only sent one trooper to fight her, too. Oof. Queen's father increases taxes despite imperial veto. Dragon has no real hold on power. Emperor rumored to have a palace built with enemies' bones. Countries in shock. Barbaric tribes not so much. Spend your money now. Undead still hate us. Everyone else really likes us. Marrying a dwarf did drastically increase our popularity. Do any of the others go into battle themselves? No, because they're humans, not dragons. Casualties are increasing. look how much our income has increased from that. Queen has rewarded you. Gold income per turn in Thaler's kingdom has doubled because he still increased taxes. And I can increase the movement points of the units stationed in a country by 1. Let's see what Prospero has to say.
I hope you don't mind, Commander, but I've requested that a few of your generals should undo the havoc that is being caused by a group of lizard rebels. These misguided souls have taken to the teachings of a cult that worships the so-called One God, and they're causing no end of unrest where they dwell. I'm sure Henry and Edmund are the proper officers for the job, wouldn't you agree? They'll need to be diplomatic, though, if they seek to succeed.
We want Henry and Edmund to be diplomatic. Also, this is another decision for you. I don't think...
Commander, a word in your ear. There seems to be a spot of trouble in one of the provinces. Some lizard rebel running amok. Naught but a trifle that Prospero has requested us to deal with. But she wants me and Bloody Edmund to go together. Yes, he's a lizard too, it stands to reason. But the man's as pleasant as a cactus down your trousers. So if you don't mind, I'll go alone.
No, I don't think Prospero's met either of them. Do as you see fit, Henry. As long as the job gets done, mind. I need my generals to be able to work together in a civilized manner. This will be a good opportunity for practice. So, make Henry go with Edmund, or just let Edmund deal with it himself?
A dear old lady, our Prospero, but it saddens me to see senility is taking hold. She actually wants me to work together with that barrel of gin they call a general. It would be almost comical, if it weren't so galling.
While you think on that, we're going to check some more unit options.
How can I be of assistance, my lord? Righto, my lord.
Okay, I'm gonna need 40 to get those, so I could spend 25 and be in good shape. I have him fighters, don't I? Yes. Bombs away. Really good. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Now we're gonna get some help, some healers too. Make them work together. While I don't like punishing Henry that way, I do enjoy the... Okay, so we've got one vote for making Henry do it, so Edmund gets mad. I can understand that logic.
Commander, a word in your ear. There seems to be a spot of trouble in one of the provinces. Some lizard rebel running amok. Naught but a trifle that Prospero has requested us to deal with. But she wants me and Bloody Edmund to go together. Yes, he's a lizard too, it stands to reason. But the man's as pleasant as a cactus down your trousers. So if you don't mind, I'll go alone.
Okay, chat has decided we are making Henry deal with it.
Practice? I'll be practicing skittles with his balls before the day is out. You know that cold-blooded cretin annoys me to no end. I'll follow your orders, Commander. But we're supposed to quell an uprising, you know. Not add fuel to the fire.
Henry did not like that. Or I guess Henry will remember this. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? So, alright. We're gonna do some sea battles now. I'm gonna reinforce and take advantage of some sea combat capability. I don't need to worry, because I took these, I don't need to worry about them advancing into here using transports at the moment. Did Edmund have something to say? No, Edmund doesn't Edmund's not going to change what he has to say yet. So, okay. I'm going to work on... Oh. They might try to invade here. Let's move the troops over there and have those units stationed there. I could advance and take here with the Parliament. Use that as a bottleneck while cutting off those two forces. I'm gonna do that. Because they only have a grenadier at the moment. Oh, but they could... We did forget to check the barmaid! Okay, they might be able to pile in. So we're taking a risk. We're not going to advance any farther, because then they can really storm. We're just going to reinforce there. We spent all our gold. Okay, so first things first. Let's eliminate this threat here. Gonna move the Ironclad. Ironclad cannot advance that far. Okay, we can move the Ironclad to friendly waters. Okay, we've got 10 Ironclads here. We're going to use them as a death ball. So first thing we're going to do is knock out that Juggernaut and Ironclad and technically blockade this territory. He's recalling his sea units, of course. And he's moving up transports to retaliate. Of course he is. And this might not go well. Okay. Battle. And... battle. These are mine. And then they're gonna fight there. Let's see what happens. Okay, I am definitely going to win this. Luck and popularity are giving me penalties, but it doesn't matter because I have a massive navy, so we're just going to have the Imperial Navy take care of it. And that won't do me any good. Yeah, we lost one of our Ironclads. And their Juggernaut's going to take that out. Oh, they're doing some ground combat too. Okay. Okay. Last combat for me. Now, we're going to probably win this handily, but I'm actually going to go into battle for it anyways. Because I want to actually command a battle each turn when I can. Yeah, we are down 2 generals. Okay, we are here. They are there. So first things first, let's advance there. And then let's build a battle forge to get some troops up. Oh, wait, no, let's advance here first.
Is that a tree? Well, not anymore.
How do they get up there? I guess they could probably get up those steep slopes.
Battle forge completed.
All is ours for the taking.
Okay, take that quick. This is no pause button, does it?
I will drench that.
I don't think so. No, I'm hitting escape. Oh no, oh, so that's how they get up there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You get back here. You get back here.
Bring me the spoils of war.
I think we can death ball again. I think they're pretty well doomed.
There better be a tavern.
Build a couple troopers to go back here and do captures.
Trooper ready to march.
Recruitment Citadel. Should have built that first.
Trooper ready to march. The enemy can build troopers now.
Whoop-de-doo, everyone can build troopers. Okay, that should be able to do some significant damage on its own. Troopers come down here and do some capturing.
We're getting big here.
Okay. Kill the factory.
Enemy troopers can now capture.
Buff the units. They're shooting at me. Hold it, did I actually lose units? Oh my gosh. They actually fended off my advanced force. Okay. Let's get some turrets up here to slow them down.
Construction in progress.
Holy smokes.
Construction underway, Commander. Pay me in blood.
You guys get back up here.
Anti-ground turret completed. It'll be built in a jiffy. Anti-ground turret completed.
Okay, this is actually not so good.
That's impossible, Commander.
Okay, let's go stop their advance. No, no, you get out of here. Move faster.
Citadel completed.
Yeah, this is not what I expected to happen.
Being manufactured, Commander. We're out of recruits, Commander. Not enough recruits to turn into a dragon, Commander.
Okay. Those ground turrets should help.
You found me, did you?
But not helping as much as I'd hoped they would. Oh, this is an actual fight.
Your unit will soon be ready.
Oh no, you don't. You get out of here. get down there and help defend.
Construction in progress.
Turret.
In a jiffy.
Turret.
Construction in progress. Anti-ground turret complete.
Hunters, get over there, please. Thank you. Aero Factory.
Quick and painless. Without a trace.
Okay.
License to kill.
Alright, let's see if we can knock out one of their factories. And get them to focus on me. There we go.
Like the wind.
Aero factory completed.
Alright, now I'm going to build a ton of imp fighters, which should do some significant damage.
Hunters off the leash.
Yep. There we go.
I've heard reports about the imminent arrival of enemy warlocks. Construction underway, Commander.
Like the wind. On the trail.
Ah, crap.
Please save me.
Those imp...
I need a target quickly.
Ah!
Anti-ground turret completed.
Alright, you guys get in there. You knock out that turret now.
Your unit will soon be ready. Your unit will soon be ready.
Gotta take out that turret quickly. Okay. Okay, you guys get in here.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander. That's impossible, Commander.
Yeah, warlocks were not being being a good thing. Enemy warlocks. Okay. Yeah, they've got a lot of anti-air. Oh, they've got a lot of anti-air.
Hail and kill. If the machine dies, the imp dies. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander.
Okay, so this guy was significantly more prepared. Okay, what am I dealing with? What am I dealing with?
Who requested fireworks?
Alright, let's see if we can get a large number of imps out first.
All oiled up and ready to go.
Let's knock out that. Yeah, you better run away. Okay, this is not going to be an easy fight.
Armor is weakening, sire.
Grenadiers are filled with ale.
Yeah, they were ready for me, all right.
I have no regrets, but please save me.
Holy smokes. Okay, I need to buy a dragon AoE spell, because those exist and I need one.
Your unit will soon be ready. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Constructed to fight.
Okay, I gotta figure out.
Your unit will soon be ready. If the machine dies, the imp dies.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
I've got more resources than him, but he's just got so many troops. Problem is I didn't actually focus on build-up.
All set, my lord.
Yeah, the Grenadiers are fun.
Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Your unit will soon be ready. Unit is being manufactured, Commander.
Hail and kill.
Yeah, paying for not building right now is right.
This world lies ready, waiting for its death.
That's impossible, Commander. Imp airborne, my lord.
Death to the false ones.
Troopers awaiting your decision, sire. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander.
Come on. Wipe them out. Wipe them out. This is probably going to be our last turn. Nice long battle.
We could use some support, Commander.
Yeah, I'm sure you could.
Constructed to fight.
Somebody get the iron!
Why do they always have so many more units? I have more resources than them.
Soon be ready. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Not enough recruits to morph, Commander. Trooper ready to march.
Okay.
Ready to follow you. Even into death.
No, you don't.
Ready to follow you. Even into death. The Emperor's enemy is my enemy. Ready to follow you. Even into death.
Okay.
Trooper ready to march.
Hunter on the prowl.
Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Your unit will soon be ready.
Okay, managed to stop that. Let's just slow them down a little bit.
Ready to follow you. Even into death. Losing ground, sire.
Yes, I am sure.
Waiting your instructions, Commander.
Hunter's off the leash.
Seem to have started more of a short distance travel. This is fair. I am trying to supply units plenty far away from my actual force. But hopefully I can pull this build-up off.
Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Your unit will soon be ready.
No, no, no. You guys fall back. Wait for reinforcements. Hold up. I use the disable ability. Why does...
The Emperor's enemy is my enemy.
Okay.
Airborne, my lord. Constructed to fight. Trooper ready to march. Your unit will soon be ready.
Hunters off the leash.
Not enough recruits to turn into a dragon, Commander.
Okay. Alright, you dock out that turret now.
Duty calls for a real hero.
Get rid of the anti-air turrets.
I will stand until my last breath. There is no reason to doubt your insight, sir.
Well, there's lots of reason to doubt my insight, though I'm thankful for your faith.
Show me my prey.
Hunters off the leash.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Your unit will soon be ready. The enemy can carry troops right across the seas with their transports, Commander. Constructed to fight.
Alright.
Ready to fight. Constructed to fight. The Emperor's enemy is my enemy. Trooper ready to march.
Here we go. Here we go. Pulled it back.
Enemy is mine.
Fortunately, commanders seem more human than dragon. There we go. Holy smokes, they had a much bigger build-up than I did. Whew. But we held on and we won. 2 generals sent to quell minor provincial problem. Don't they have a war to win? Ask indignant counselors. War economy pays off, some say. We ask, at what cost? These rockets should have been standard issue, complains fighter pilots. Yes, they probably should have. Took some hefty casualties. General's actions have influenced the Empire. Zeppelins will have 50% more hit points if we use this card. And he got me mercenaries and destroy a tavern. Cool. Okay, let's see what everyone else has to say, and then that will be it for tonight.
What a pair Edmund and Henry make, Commander. Worry no longer. The insidious religion of the one god no longer tempts a single lizard in the realm. They either pay homage to the Seven, or have the good sense not to prattle on about gods at all.
Never would I have expected the likes of Henry to wag such a silver tongue. There must be some brain cells left neath that simian cranium of his after all. Holding on for dear life, I expect.
There is still a skeleton barmaid.
We've returned from our mission, Commander. All's well among the lizards again. No more praise for the one god anymore, but proper prayer for the Seven, or whatever floats their boat. I was hoping for at least some resistance, so that I could spill a mite of their cold blood. But there was none to be had. Diplomacy, aka idle chatter, saved the day.
We all hate Edmund.
Wasn't such a bad thing looking back on it, that serpent of an Edmund tagged along. Obviously, we were plotting each other's demise from the get-go, but when push came to shove, we both wanted to appear the greater general, forced us to bring our A-game. Long story short, the cultists renounced their evil ways and were accepted back into society. Boring as fig stew. The Prosperous over the moon? She can stay there for all I care.
Alright. So, making Henry go ended up being a pretty good choice. Let's go see what Ida has to say.
Commander.
Oh wait, no, sorry, not
You
Ida.
have heard of the famed elven cheese Gorgon Beurre, made from the best rabbit milk in Rivellon. It is a product we pride ourselves in, an artisan delicacy of the highest standing. The imps, however, have made some sort of synthetic knockoff that they are selling for a fraction of the true Gorgon Beurre's price. They even gave it the same name. We want you to protect our product and outlaw the counterfeit cheese the imps are selling.
Elves are unhappy about cheese. Will you institute protected designations of origin for regional products? Yes, rabbit milk.
I find myself siding with Oberon, Commander. Famed are the undead's marrow macaroons, and I would abhor ignoble impish imitations.
We made Henry go. The option was to make Edmund go on his own or make him go with Henry.
Oberon is just belly aching again, Commander. If the imps have the smarts to produce Gorgon Beurre at such low costs, that merely proves they're smarter than the elves. Besides, it's just some stinking bit of cheese we're talking about. Not like they're aping ale.
One can hardly blame the imps for grasping an economical opportunity. If the elves feel disadvantaged, well, it's up to them to retaliate with new and better products.
Hoity-toity, high and mighty elves. Who do they think they are? As if they're the only ones allowed to make rabbit cheeses, and rubbish ones at that. Give it a couple of years, and Gorgon Beurre will be called an imp product. For what we make better than everybody else.
Okay, so these three think that they should be competing. These two think that they should have a monopoly. I'm going to get the Juggernauts. No, I'm going to get the bomber balloons, because those are really, really good. And I don't think there's any more story stuff.
Each night.
Nope. So, we are down to... Do we want to have protected designations of origin for regional products? Because the elves are unhappy, the imps are making cheese. Okay, we have a vote for protecting the integrity of cheese. This will be the last thing we do for tonight, so better make it count. Think we have to keep the ghouls from rebelling. That's true. They have their own stuff they want protected that will fall into this category, and they really don't like us right now. Okay, we are protecting regional products.
Thank you, Commander. Trinculo may object now, but if we were to sell a cheap variant of Grumio's gunpowder, it'd be he who'd cry havoc.
He has a point.
Well done. If it takes laws to protect us from impish shenanigans, then by the seven we must right them, even if they be secular.
What good are artisan delicacies if only the rich can afford them? Mass production of cheap crap with the same name gives the populace the idea they're enjoying something special, whereas the rich can still get hold of the real deal. It's a win-win situation. You just tossed out of the window.
To protect the good name of a product is one thing, Commander, but to throttle an entire economy because of it is another. I'm not so sure you thought this through.
So, you're shutting down our factories because the elves feel threatened by a superior version of their reeking rabbit cheeses? Bah! Imps will lose their jobs because of them weird-eared sore losers. There's no justice in that.
Okay! To be fair, it was mostly done because Oberon likes it, and we need the undead to actually like us. But that settles it. That is it for tonight's stream of Divinity Dragon Commander, where chat makes the political decisions and I try to keep the Empire from getting ruffle stomped. This has been fun. I'm glad we finally got to the point where they're doing all kinds of actual decisions for chat. Called an elf weird eared? Yes, he did. And yeah, we will do our battle phase when we come back and see what other things have to be done, because there's so many political decisions in this game, so much stuff to be done. Just noticed Catherine is left-handed. Is she? I actually... Oh, that's the wrong place. Is Catherine left-handed?
Under my rule,
She is! The sword's there. She is left-handed.
Well done.
Well then. So, thank you for watching. I hope you have had some fun. Keep in mind there will be more political decisions to make, more storyline to go through. Lots more to do. Now, we did 2 streams in a row with this. We're not going to do just this. We're going to continue to do a rotation. But I figured this would be a good way for chat to be more active in the game, so we're definitely going to keep this up. So thank you again for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Follow, you get the idea. Would really appreciate it, and any help with the computer again. Seriously, would really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good night, evening, morning, whatever time it is for you, and I will catch you in the next stream. Take care.